There, YouTube, how's it going? I just want to do a little follow-up on the Gravity Colors paint that I got. I did get a little bit of test spraying done this weekend, but I did not get as much done as I wanted to. I wanted to actually do a body to show you what it was like and kind of get an idea of, how much, how far this, these 1 ounce bottles will get you. I used the Bullet Highland Green. This is a very nice color. I really like this. I did some plastic spoons. Here it is in raw form, no clear. You can see it kind of has a like a dull matte finish, so definitely you need to get some clear on it. And I used, I had three clear coats, three different clears here that I used. The first one is the Tester's Wet Look. It's got a nice shine to it. You can see brings out the flakes in it pretty nicely. I apologize about the lighting, but it's too dark if I have this light off here on my bench. I used Duplicolor. It's not quite as shiny as the Testers. And last but not least, good old Future. Now it has a pretty nice shine to it. It is it's the shiniest of the three. You can see, the Future by far is the shiniest. Here's the, but the Future and the Testers, I think it looked pretty good. Duplicolor, I don't know. Now all these were shot with 1 coat of primer, 1 light coat of the color, and then 1 coat of clear. And that's it. I didn't spit shine them at all. They dried and that's it. Here they are. The stuff sprayed really nice. I'm very happy with it. It's like I said, it's ready to go. Shake it up, make sure it's mixed well, and spray it. It comes out really nice. It's pretty good, I think. Now, I did notice one thing about it, though. It does seem to dry pretty quick. And when I painted these, I went out of the room for a couple of minutes, and I come back in. I come out to get my lacquer thinner, and I come back in, and I did notice that it was already starting to bond and take hold of the cup in the airbrush. So you might want to, as soon as you're done spraying, get your airbrush cleaned out. I wouldn't wait. I mean, I did have took a little bit of time to get the inside of the cup cleaned out. But that's really the only, and I wouldn't even call it a negative, but that's the only slight discrepancy that I can say about this stuff. And I mean, that's really not a big deal at all. I had a couple of questions from my previous video. Chris at Classic Plastic 101 asked about the smell, because he has to be careful what he sprays inside. I'm the same way. I don't have a paint booth. I just sprayed the stuff in my old hobby room in back, and I had the window cracked open just a little wee bit, and I had a respirator on, and I sprayed it, and like I said, I come back out. I left and come back out a couple of minutes later without my respirator, and there was very, very little odor. My lacquer thinner had a stronger smell than what the paints did. So the fumes, I didn't have a problem with them. And I actually have to, I have to be careful myself because I have respiratory issues. So I'm pretty sensitive to a lot of smells, and they tend to, choke me out. So, but like I said, I had no problems. So I really don't think you would have much of a problem either. And NASCAR 5460 ask how much you can get out of a 1 ounce bottle. Unfortunately, I can't say for sure because, like I said, I wasn't able to really do anything else other than these spoons. But I know from previous experience, I've used the Model Master, the 1/2 ounce bottles, and that stuff, it's thick, so I had to thin it down. I don't remember how much lacquer thinner or thinner I had to use to thin it to where it would spray nicely. But I did a semi truck, cab, the hood, the sleeper, the frame, suspension, everything with it, and I had a decent amount left. After I was done with it. So I mean, you kind of hard to tell just from these little spoons. I had those real small pipettes, and it was maybe a third of the way full. That's all the paint that I used. When I did these spoons here. But like it would all depend on how big of a model you're painting. How much of it you're going to paint. I bought the Poppy Red to do the 1/16 scale Buddy Baker Dodge, and I'm hoping that I can get the whole model complete with just one bottle of paint. So we'll see. I mean, that's something future down the road. Probably sometime next year I'll get to that. But I do, I'm like I said, I'm happy with it. Now they do one thing. They do actually have their own clear coats available at Gravity Colors. They have two different kinds. One is it's a one-time use, and the second one is, and the other one that they have is it's a multi-use. I know the one-time use, you dump the little bottle into the big bottle, mix it up, and you spray it. And the downfall with that is, you have to have everything you're going to spray all ready to clear, and probably want to use it all at one time, or else that's it. The rest of it's probably going to go to a waste. I might check out their clear here, in the near future. But for now, this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use either the Future or the Wet Look from Testors. So there it is. I mean, you can kind of see for yourself. Like I said, I'm happy with it. I like the way it's sprayed. I mean, the color, I think that, I really like this Highland Green. It's a very nice color. So, but that's all I got for now, guys. So, until next time, talk to you later.